As we told you, Brandon was rushed from the studio to the hospital this morning. He wasn't able to rehearse with Keauna today, and I've just been told that he will not be able to compete tonight. Before we tell you how this will affect his scores, here's a look at their week in training. Last week, Brandon and Keauna's performance earned them the first 9 of the season.
9.
Pushing them within 4 points of the leaders.
To break away from the middle of the pack felt great.
This week is going to be a challenge. The required elements are a jump, and we have to storytell.
I think it's definitely going to take a lot of concentration and focus to tell a story, all the while doing the required jump.
Turn.
Oh, sorry.
Forget about the elements.
Really?
Like, we really have to create a story.
Yeah, I think that's our least thing that we have to worry about, is feeling it. I think we need to focus on the technical. I watched my friend Kyle kill it this season on Dancing with the Stars. So when me and Keauna ran into trouble, I called in the big guys.
What up?
Kyle and Lacey came in from Dancing with the Stars to really get the chemistry that they have so eloquently worked on for the past season.
Is that really how you would grab a girl?
It feels awkward.
Embrace me. It needs to have that embrace of the breath. The whole routine should feel that way.
It's difficult. You really have to tell the audience and take them through an emotional journey without using one word.
Grab her and go. Every grab, every look, every movement needs to have a purpose. Okay, so find your purpose.
What we should portray is having that love for someone and not really knowing how to deal with it.
The beginning position is kind of like the beginning of our love. There's going to be obstacles we have to overcome. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Oh my God.
But you had to fight through it and keep holding on.
You got me no matter what.
I'm here right for you.
But at the end, we're going to be right here and show the crowd that we're in love.
As you can see, Brandon was working real hard all week on his program. Now, according to the rules, the judges will be scoring a tape of the last complete rehearsal of his performance, which was shot yesterday. So, here it is.
You're not alone, together we stand. I'll be by your side, you know I'll take your hand. When it gets cold, feels like the end. There's no place to go, you know I won't give in. I won't give in. Get it when I say I'll believe. Nothing's gonna change, nothing's gonna change destiny. Whatever's meant to be will work out perfectly. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through. Just stay strong, 'cause you know I'm here for you. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. There's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through.
Okay, Keauna, before we get a reaction from the judges, how does it feel for you standing here on the ice tonight, not being able to perform because obviously Brandon's sick, but just standing here watching it and not being able to perform? How does that feel for you?
It feels awful. I just wish more than anything that it was me that was sick and not him, because I know I could do it under any circumstance.
Okay, well, let's get some comments from the judges. Dick.
Well, you know, it's awfully hard to be able to try to comment and judge on something that doesn't have the one most crucial and essential thing, and that is the performance level, the wow level of this. But the rest of it is very smooth and easy, and I liked it. I just thought, I mean, he's got a lot of confidence, and he's got a lot of smooth edges. I wish one thing, and that is that he'd stand up a little more. We talked about that a week earlier. I wish he'd have just a little more posture in his back. But the music was perfect. It was Healing Love and Holding On. Two of the best themes that you could have for this competition. Don't worry about it, my dear. You're doing fine.
Thank you very much. Lorianne?
And contrary to Mr. Button's remark, I looked at the tape, and as an expert, I was really impressed with the connection that you guys had in rehearsal. It was evident that something had happened between the two of you, not only in your process, but in the performance. And whether you're dancing in couples or you're pair skating, what is really magical is when you come together as one. And that is what happened on that tape. Well done.
Thank you. Johnny?
First of all, I hope Brandon's okay and back with us next week, because he is my favorite. Keauna, you've done an amazing job with him. He is one of my favorites. Having said that, he wasn't here today. And something that you learn from your first steps on the ice or your first time on a stage is that if you were required to perform, you perform. The doctor said he couldn't, but I've been told not to as well. We've all been there. So no matter what, I really wanted to see him perform in front of the audience. I wanted to see him have the nerves and be on the television like everyone else had to deal with. So my scores are going to reflect the fact that he couldn't be here and that wasn't here. But I do love Brandon, and I love you guys so much, and I feel so bad that he couldn't be with us.
Okay, thank you, Johnny. Thank you. And I just want to add, Johnny, that puke does not look good on the ice.
Been there, Vernon.
Okay.
Been there.
I imagine you have. Thank you very much. All right, we'll get the scores for Brandon and Keauna's rehearsal performance after the break. And then we'll combine all of your votes from last week with the judges' scores. We will reveal the pair who's heading home. Our elimination is coming up live. Works, Johnny. It works. Lovely. Welcome back to Skating with the Stars. Since Brandon was rushed to the hospital today and was not able to perform tonight, the judges are scoring a tape of his last rehearsal. We hope he will be able to return to the competition if he gets through tonight's elimination. Keauna is in the kiss and cry with Tanith.
And Keauna, we were speaking shortly and sharing a few tears over Brandon's situation. I know most of those are over concern for his well-being, but you must also feel crushed that you weren't able to perform that beautiful routine tonight. How does it feel that we only got to see it on the tape?
It was extremely hard, being such a competitor myself, and then watching all of these people compete, and I felt helpless, like I couldn't do anything. And we've worked extremely hard, and what you saw on the tape was nothing compared to what we can do.
Well, you know what? That hard work showed on the tape, even if it was only on a video. Let's take a look at your technical scores.
Will the judges please reveal their scores for technical merit? Lorianne Gibson.
8.
Johnny Weir.
5.
Dick Button.
5.
18 for technical merit. Now there's still room for scores with the artistic impression. Let's take a look at those marks.
And now the scores for artistic impression. Lorianne Gibson.
9.
Johnny Weir.
6.
Dick Button.
6.
And that's a 21 for artistic impression. That brings your total up to a 39 over 60. Hopefully that will be enough. Brandon and Keauna want your votes to stay in the game. So if they get through the elimination tonight, call and log on to abc.com to vote for them at the end of the show. Vernon?